Listen, I know I'm never outside at this hour. I know I'm never out here at 7:30 in the morning, but the fucking sun looks like an egg yolk hidden behind the clouds, and I just took like multiple pictures and multiple videos of it. Also, I just wasted like 5 minutes trying to find something to clean off the steering wheel because it's fucking disgusting. And I wasn't able to. Also, I hit snooze too many times on my alarm to take a shower before leaving the house. So my hair is oily and I couldn't find my deodorant. And so I put on Mr. D's deodorant, and it's this certain type of Old Spice, and it literally just smells like fruit, like very, very, very strong fruit. And I'm like a vanilla deodorant bitch. Like, I wear vanilla deodorant, so I'm a little bit jarred by it. And also, I'm having a hot flash. I've entered the very bad hot flashes section of my cycle, and I couldn't fucking fall asleep last night despite the fact that I was insanely fucking tired for it. Also, my therapy was supposed to be yesterday, but I rescheduled it for the first appointment available in the morning today to get ahead of the heat. And I kind of did, kind of didn't, kind of doesn't matter, but it still kind of does. Because it's still warm in here, and it's getting warmer the longer that I sit here. I would roll down my window, but there's other people parked, like one other person parked. Because who the fuck shows up to their... Listen, I pulled in, there was one car. Staff included, one car. It's probably the janitor. I beat everybody here. The doctors, the secretaries, the therapist, everybody here. Now there's one other person here, now there's two other people here, which makes me feel better about it. So I can't roll my window down and talk. It's very slowly heating up in here. I think it's like 71 degrees. And I'm sure by the time that I go to leave, it's going to be awful. And I can't stop touching my hair because it's oily, which I'm sure is like making it worse. And I couldn't find my sunglasses. I took them out of my purse. I haven't been carrying around my backpack purse, because my buttons and my pins keep falling off of it. And it's like severely fucking pissing me off. Like, Epps found one of my typo negative pins on the ground outside of our house. And if there's one thing I'm going to do, or I'm not going to do, it's that. I'm not going to lose my fucking typo pens. I don't even remember where I got those things. Probably like eBay or something. So I just haven't been carrying it around. I've just been carrying like my wallet with me. And I took my sunglasses out of it. Can't find them. Those are real Prada sunglasses. I can't find them. I think they're somewhere around my desk. They're in a dark case. Everything around my desk is dark. I couldn't turn on a light. I'm hoping that's the case. Because, like, bitch, never in your life are you ever going to be able to fucking replace those. But anyways, I really would like to get a Juicy Heritage bag. But they're like $120, which is... I know what you're thinking. How the amount of money you spend on like computers and shit, priorities. Everybody has a different priority when it comes to like what they're willing to spend money on. For me, it's like computer parts. For some people, because I've had people, oh my God, never mind. This is not a discussion I want to have. Because I've had people say to me like, you could have high-end makeup. Like, you could have high-end makeup if you didn't blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, but it's not a priority to me. It's not a priority to me, you know. My computer is so, and I don't need it. But like, I really want a Juicy Heritage bag. Ugh, it's almost my birthday. Maybe I'll get one for my birthday. And also, I have this like really bad tendency to not want things that I can't get instant gratification from. Like, if I can't get it delivered from Walmart or get it on Amazon same day, next day, 2-day delivery, I don't want it. I'll do this thing where I'll want something and I'll wait like 6 months to fucking order it because I don't want to wait for it to ship. And it's like, in the time span that I waited for it to ship, I could have gotten it like 12 times. I'm very bad about doing that. Okay, I need to check the time, and I also need to roll down my window because it's getting very hot in here. Okay, I let the vehicle decompress a little bit. Rolled down the thing a little bit. There's like 9 minutes until the office opens, and logically you would think that like that's a hair and something gross on my screen. I thought there was something gross right here, and it's on my screen. Not that all this is not gross, but they don't open the door until 8 a.m. on the dot. In my head, you would think they would do it at like 7:55 so that you could get checked in time for your appointment. But no, they don't open it till 8 a.m. on the dot. And there's like multiple people here. So I'm going to be standing in line, which is fine. But I just saw, I don't know if you guys can tell, I have one of those see-through patches for cold sores on, and I fucking love it, and I'm so mad at myself that I never tried one until now. Epps just bought me some yesterday while he was at Walmart. He was just grabbing stuff for cold sores, and he found these like clear cold sore patches. The first one that I put on, I did a really bad job putting it on. I put it on an area of my lip that it kept falling off. This one, it's in like the perfect place, so like I can talk and everything, and it's not falling off with me talking, which is really good because I'm getting ready to go into therapy. I love them. I think they're by Mederma. I'm not sure. Anyways, but they're in like, you know, those Listerine fresh strip things, like the strips of mouthwash things. They're in a giant container that looks like that. Somebody just saw me filming myself. Oh, well. They're in a giant container that looks like that. And I'm not sure how much Epps paid for them, but I'm sure they were not cheap because everything that I was looking at on Amazon, I was like, fuck that. But also, I was going to say, the reason that I whipped out my camera, started filming again. I have had this bright pink with like sparkles makeup bag on my is that a fucking fuck off? I swear to God, every time I step out of my house, every time I open my front door, like 3 to 5 flies come in my house. I open this door. I don't know what kind of bug this is. Fuck off. Or I didn't open it. I rolled down the window and a fucking bug came in. I saw this Instagram reel, I almost called it a short, and it was like every time you open a window in your house and he turns around and there's just various bug Pokemon all over the place. Anyways, I've had this pink sparkly see-through makeup bag on my Amazon wish list for probably over a year, and somebody that works here just walked by with one. It's really big, and they're like using it for like a purse. And I fucking want it. I kind of want to order it. Like, it's so cute. It's one of those things where I was like, if I order this and I get it and it's way smaller than I thought it was going to be, because one thing about me, bitches, I'm going to fill up a makeup bag very fast. If it's way smaller than I thought it was going to be, I'm going to be really sad, because I've gotten makeup bags before that were like the size of like a little pouch for your purse, like a coin pouch for your purse. But anyways, it was huge and so cute, and now I really want it. Okay, somebody's going up and pulling the door, so I'm going to see if they get in. They did. Okay. Okay. I'm getting ready to film a portion of what I bought this week video. And I need to like talk and not have it in a what I bought this week video. But I have a horrible fucking headache. A terrible headache. And really bad cramps. And my favorite part about it is like I shouldn't. But here's the thing. I've been on this generic version of my Yaz for 3 months now. You know how like pharmacies, when they get generics, it changes from month to month. This is the one that I'm on. It like whatever manufacturer changes like from month to month sometimes. I've had the same generic version, Vestura, of Yaz for months, and I swear to God it is not working. I swear it's not working. I constantly have a headache. I'm constantly having hot flashes. Grouchy, like feeling mean, wanting to pick fights, like emotional, bloated, like PMDD, just going through the motions of PMDD. So I bring this up to my therapist yesterday when I was in therapy, and I was like, listen, I know that I sound nuts when I say this, but I swear that this generic birth control that they've been giving me for months isn't working. And I know that generics are supposed to work just as well as name brand does, but it cannot be coincidence. And he was like, actually, that's not crazy at all. Actually, I hear complaints about that all the time from people. Actually, during the pandemic, there was like a shortage of like ADHD medication, and he was telling me that he had multiple patients having meltdowns because the generics that they were able to get from the pharmacy were not working as well as the name brand or like other versions of generic medication. And I was like, well, what? Because here's the thing, I never ever get the name brand one. I always get a generic, and they've never bothered me up until this point. I was like, I don't know what to do. And he told me that I needed to get a hold of my gyno and say that I only have them write me a new prescription and say that I only want the name brand, or I'm only comfortable with these generics. The problem is I don't know what the manufacturers like those generics were. Like, I throw away my packs when I'm done with them. But he was like, you do know that you can have your doctor write specifically on your thing, do not fill this with anything but the name brand. Because I swear to God, guys, I know what a POTS headache feels like versus a hormone headache. And I have a fucking awful hormone headache. I have a cold sore. My face is breaking out. I have cramps. I'm very tired. I'm very agitated. None of this should be happening. And it's been months of this. That's PMDD. Like, people think when you have PMDD, you only get like the emotional side effects of it, like the grouchiness, the crying easily, like shit like that. No, you get the full spectrum of PMS symptoms. Your skin breaking out, getting cramps, feeling bloated, feeling tired, all of it. The full fucking spectrum of PMS for weeks. So, yeah. It's a Saturday, and I could send my gyno's nurse a message, but I wouldn't hear back until Monday, so I'm gonna wait until Monday to call. But yeah, I just thought it was very validating for me to say that, and for him to be like, yeah, that's not crazy at all. I hear it all the time. Oh, okay. Guys, my lip hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. I want to play with makeup so bad, and I feel like I can't play with makeup because I can't, like, hello? Anyways, I woke up this morning and I went downstairs and I washed my face, and I was going to try this new, The Ordinary stuff that I got with you guys, only for me to get downstairs and get everything set up. I remembered everything. I remembered my little bag with my skincare in it. I remembered the mirror, like, I plopped my ass down on the side of the thing. I propped my phone up, like the full fucking nine, and guess what happened? I smiled, and my teeth were green. They looked like wood. Okay, they looked like wood. Why? Because I took a fucking Pepto. I woke up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, took a fucking Pepto, fell back asleep, and it turned my mouth black while I was sleeping. I had Pepto tongue. So I just took my happy ass back upstairs, and it's been like 4 hours, and we're just going to go ahead and do that. I did do something productive while I was down there, though. I did get clean clothes together. I think that's about the only productive thing I did. This is what we're going to be trying. I did wash my face, too. So that's another productive thing. Guys, The outside of this the outside of this bottle feels fucking disgusting because it like, when they dropped it off, if you don't watch my haul videos, when they dropped it off, the lid was like half screwed off and it was like leaking. There's a lot of it left, so like who cares, but like it's oily, and I'm actually afraid that the lid's gonna like start coming off again. Something happened to it in this because the box was also smashed. Like the box was smashed and the lid was off. They probably like squished it and the pressure from it like forced it off. But anyways, I love this little bag. If you don't watch my haul videos, this is it was on my oh my god, I talked about it at the beginning of this vlog. That's the bag that I was talking about. Yeah, I went ahead and I got it. I've got this thing of cotton rounds here because the lady in the picture on Amazon, the instruction picture, she's using cotton rounds on her face to put it on. I don't know how much you're supposed to use. It says direction, face and neck application. Apply once daily, ideally in the evening. Apply to the face and neck using a cotton pad or fingers. Yeah, but how much? How much do I use? And everything like that? Like how much it doesn't say if you like soak the oh my god, please don't fucking tell me that the lid is broken. Please. Is it like sealed or something? No? Oh, it is supposed to be, but the seal is up in the thing. I was gonna say, because this bitch was leaking. Hold on. I gotta get that out of there. Yeah, this had to have gotten like smashed or something because the seal was like smashed up in the top. It had to have gotten like smashed or something. So how do I use this? It just says smear it on your face with a cotton pad. The only thing that I am worried about is like yesterday whenever I was cleaning the shit off of my hands, like before I cleaned it off my hands, I guess is the way that I should word it. Oh, this feels cold. It was very like, it left like a weird sticky film. And I don't know if I can handle that. If it doesn't dry down fully, I don't know if I can handle that. Okay. Do I just do this? I don't know why, but for some reason I just feel like I'm supposed to look at the cotton pad. Do you guys ever use, like when you were a kid, to my fellow millennials? Did you ever use those oxy pads and like rub them on your face and stare at them because they were always fucking disgusting? Like even after you washed your face with your gelled alcohol Neutrogena, they were still dirty looking? Or was that just me? Was it just me? I don't really know what's supposed to be happening. This is supposed to be only for like experienced, like, it says, their words, not mine, acid users. And we all know that I like smear like retinol and hyaluronic acid on my face every day. So does that mean me? Because I'm not a BB when it comes to this type of stuff. Is that it? Is that all I'm supposed to do? For those of you that are wondering, it's just supposed to like improve like the texture of your skin and shit like that. Like it's supposed to like help with the texture and help to declog your pores and help like with uneven skin tone. Ew. Okay, I did my neck. When I did my little blood mask yesterday, for those of you that don't watch my haul videos, I got this like chemical peel mask thing. It literally looks like fucking blood. It looks like blood. It goes on your skin like the way that I would. When I put it on, I reminded myself of that picture of Kim Kardashian with her blood mask on. at the dermatologist lady's office. That's what it reminded me of, the texture of it and everything. But you only use this, it says maximum twice a week. And this is supposed to be safe to use every day. Oh my God, it kind of burns like an oxy pad. That's nostalgic. Okay, several things. Is it because I was just out in the heat? How did my hair get so oily so fast? Okay, several things. I was able to put my other skincare on top of that primer stuff without it like burning the shit out of me, which is good because I was afraid that that was going to be what happened. I thought I was going to end up being one of those people with like a chemical burn where you overdo it with like acids and stuff on your face, but no, it didn't happen. It didn't hurt at all, which is surprising to me. I was able to put on hyaluronic acid, retinol, and then I'm not sure exactly what is in my moisturizer, but I do know it's got some kind of chemicals in it that are supposed to like improve your skin in some type of way. It's across the room and I don't feel like getting up and getting. Also, I just woke up from a nap. Plus, I wanted to tell you guys, listen, I intended to like do all of my skincare on camera with you guys, but I ended up getting a phone call and I didn't have time. And then I thought, oh, well, I'll just vlog about it in the parking lot at my cardiologist's appointment. And then I got there and the parking lot experience, the parking garage experience, it was trash. Okay, first of all, it was hot as fuck. I roll down the window, about 7 mosquitoes and 5 flies come in. But not just that. There's somebody parked beside me in a Mustang, a Roush Mustang, just the loud, poppy, squealy fucking engine, just revving it. There was an alarm, I was about to say a beepy thing, an alarm going off. I was already agitated because when I pulled in, there was these 3 girls walking in front of me. And rather than getting out of my way, they just walked in front of me the entire time that I was trying to find a parking spot. They didn't move at all. They were not moved by the fact that I was driving a screaming metal death trap. They didn't care. So I just was chilling behind them. It was hot as shit, and I rolled down the window, and it sounds like there's road construction going on all around me, and there's not. I don't know if that's just like the sounds of a parking garage, and I never noticed them until now or what. But it was overwhelming. Basically, all that to say it was overwhelming. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, I wanted to plug for this. I put some of this on before my appointment. The Essence/Princess Waterproof. I cried at my appointment. When I was explaining my flare-up to my cardiologist. I cried trying to find the words to tell him how much pain I was in. And then I came home and I took a nap. I didn't stream because I was exhausted from the nap, or from the heat. So I came home, I took a nap. I didn't worry about streaming. I wake up from my nap, and this is still a mascara plug, literally instantly just start crying about the fact that I miss my grandma. Like, without skipping a fucking beat, I started crying about the fact that I miss my grandma. And I cried and I cried and I cried, and guess what? My mascara held up through it all. I'm missing a lot of it from rubbing my eyes, but it held up. So there's that. If you're a crier like me, the Essence/Princess False/Effect mascara and waterproof is for you, bitch. I don't know how my hair got so oily. I think it's just because I was hot. It was very hot outside. Also, the last thing that I want to talk about before I end this vlog, guys, I'm obsessed with this game on my Switch too. I don't know how to pronounce it perfectly, but I think it's called Tomodachi Life. One of my Miis fell in love with her uncle. So Overlord Shay and Epps, 2 Miis that are based on me and Epps, have 4 kids together. E and D, who are, our real life kids. And then in the game against our will, they had Owen and Faith. D goes off, he marries Coraline. They have a child together. Her name is Sierra. Sierra has decided that she is in love with Owen. And me, out of morbid curiosity, and as somebody that played The Sims for many, many years, decided to allow her to confess her feelings to Owen, thinking surely the game will clock that Owen's brother is Sierra's dad. surely the game will be like, oh, this can't happen. Like, you can have a crush on him all you want. Like, we're not going to let you move forward with it. So, like, what the fuck? She goes up, she tells Owen, I like you. No, I love you. And he's like, I love you too. Let's be in a relationship together. I have been creating me's and planting them on the island. I made Lydia, Princess, and Frankenstein and have been planting them on the island so that my me's could have other me's to fall in love with, because they're all fucking related other than SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward. They all hate each other, but they can only fall in love with each other, but they all hate each other. But anyways, all those ones are related. So here I am planting other me's on the island so that they don't have to be lonely. And here they are fucking falling in love with each other despite the fact that they're fucking related. And the game's not stopping them. I mean, girl, I know we're Spanish, but we don't have to take our heritage that far. Anyways.